Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kickstarting Your Self Improvement. My name is Jivan Adhikari, and I'll be showing you how to improve yourself every day without burning out or anything. So, let's get started. Here are the tools that you will be needing to do your self improvement. First, you need a relaxed mind, a mind that can think freely about anything it wants to think about. Then you need an opened eye so that whatever happens in your life, you see it for a reason. As if something happened, then it might have been for a reason. You learn from this. I will tell you the tips to opening your eyes spiritually, mentally, whatever you say. Then we have relentless execution. For relentless execution, we will be working, because after you have opened your mind, opened your eyes, then you will start to work. Whatever it is, if you're doing it wrong or right, but you have to work. After working, then we'll analyze the data and see what you did wrong, what you did right. If something like what is the right thing, what is the wrong thing, we develop the right thing and we change the wrong thing to overall make it a win. Lastly, we will talk about simple ways to increase your energy throughout the days. So let's get started with the relaxed mind. As you can see, I am putting an anime character every slide which is similar to the topic we are talking about. So for relaxed mind, we have calm under situation, as in whatever happens in your life, you will be calm no matter what. So first of all, before anything, before talking about a relaxed mind, first you need to agitate your body, and through physical activity, exercise, running, you will have to tire your body so that it doesn't have the pleasure of thinking about random things and only focus on things required, because you are constantly tiring your body. That is the first step. Then second step, after you have come to rest from the physical activity, you will take some time to do a little bit of meditation. You will focus on your breath. After focusing on your breath, you will feel some kind of peace in your life. After you have a little bit of peace in your life, then we will start to incorporate breath work, because breath work is most likely going to relax your body, relax your mind. Like the Wim Hof breathing, it might tingle your fingers and your toes. It is a good sign, it is not a bad sign. You feel like your brain is expanding. All of this is good sign. Please don't be scared. And for the last, this is essential, you need to sleep. Sleep is the most vital energy recovery system in our body. So I am talking about it very briefly, but we will talk about each of these topics in their separate videos, because all of these are very important. Second slide. So for our open eye, we need to know the reason. Why are we doing something? What is the reason? So first of all, you need introspection for clarity, meaning that in life we just scroll on our phone, being on social media. Not necessarily that it's a bad thing. For some people it's a very good thing, like for short content creator it gives ideas or whatever. For long content creator, that gives the opportunity to share their long form video in short form video. All of that is good thing. But for general people who are just consuming, that is not a good thing. So through introspection, we will know who we are, why we are doing this, what is the reason. That is why we do introspection journaling. first of all. Second of all, the life, if we are only struggling and nothing else, we forget to see the small things that are good, that gives us joy. Such as, if I were to do gratitude journaling, I am grateful to my keyboard, I am grateful to my body, I am grateful to my gym, I am grateful to this table, I am grateful for this sticky note. All of these small things gives us joy. So there is a thing about joy as well. And although deep journaling is not necessarily required to do from the start, because deep journaling isn't something that a beginner should do, because it's like fighting off demons. It's not a pleasant thing. You have to go through all your traumas and understand who you truly are. After you understand who you truly are, then you will understand who you are. What is your strength? What is your weakness? All of these things can be found using deep journaling. Now last, let me move my camera real quick. Last, we have hit and trial journaling. This means that whenever you are learning something, for example, I am learning programming myself, so whenever I feel like I'm lost, like for a simple program, let's not go too high, for a simple program such as adding two numbers, let's create a pseudocode that slowly puts us in the right direction to writing the code. First of all, what is our goal? We try to understand that goal. So for adding two numbers, we need two variable a and b, and then add them. Okay, we got one answer. Now that moves on to second question. How do I make these two variables? Okay, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2. Okay, now we have two variables. Now how do we sum? So for that we will do print a plus b. Simple, nothing is there. But this is our third answer. First, we talked about the general algorithm. Second, we went on detail how to make the variables. And third, we talked about how to add them. And then lastly we show, but you get the gist of it. That's for learning. For a very big topic which I will show in next on the separate video about OpenAI, you will understand what hit and trial journaling truly means. Now next slide, let's go to the next slide. We have relentless execution. For this, you do something, you don't doubt, you do something. For this, it is very essential that you do exercise, so that your mind, let me put things out here so that you will understand what I truly mean. Whenever you do exercise, running or watching content, you get dopamine. I'm sure you have heard about dopamine. I don't need to explain it a lot. But the thing is, dopamine is the motivation chemical, neuro, whatever you say. It gives you motivation. Dopamine is the thing that gives you motivation, and through that motivation, if you take action, you feel good. And when you don't take action, you only chase after dopamine just for motivation, then you feel bad, because there is a curve. When you take, let's say, pain is down here and pleasure is up here. Whenever you go through pain with dopamine is slowly released, but after some time, when you're done with the pain, it increases. That's why whenever you come back from running, come back from exercising, you feel good, because you did something, you went through the pain, now you're feeling the pleasure. But whenever you just chase the pleasure, you go through the pleasure and then you go through the pain, there is a cycle of everything that happens here. So exercising gives you that healthy mind of filled with dopamine and motivation. Now not after you exercise, but exercise creates that mindset for you. After that, we talk about action. Taking action is a very valuable skill, because let's say that everything I say in this video, everything that I tell you, it's just random words unless you take action, unless you try to do everything for some time. If you don't do it, then it's meaningless. There is no reason for it. So taking action is a very important skill which helps with your discipline, because you feel like it or you don't. If you take action, you will improve your discipline. Now, it's either setting up your time to do some task, for example, 1 hour of programming. I mean, that's not wrong. It's not completely wrong or anything. I won't say anything. Like studying 4 hours or whatever, it's not exactly bad thing. It's a good thing if you are focused. The thing is that I will say it, I'll explain it as we go, but human body is not meant to be sitting in one place. It's meant to be moving, it's meant to be facing the sun. So for that reason, taking long time to do something is not optimal. It's not very good for the human mind, because whoever you are, the human mind has a good focus level up to 2 hours. The maximum you can go is 2 hours. Any more than that, then it slowly degrades to the point where recovering for 1 hour will not give you the same result. But for that reason, what we do is we set a goal of what we will do. For example, in programming, I will talk about programming because I love programming. In programming, first, let's say I will learn the basics today. Okay, because I am experienced, I only need to learn syntax and I know the basic concept, so there is no problem there. So for that reason, I will set a 1.5 hour timer, because 90 minutes is plenty of time to complete not a simple, but a moderate task. But also when your mind isn't really getting distracted, because by the time you reach 2 hours, your mind will be very, overwhelmed with the information already. So taking steps slowly is the thing, and if you feel like you can go for more, go up to 2 hours rather than 1 hour and 30 minutes. But for now, let's just take 1 hour and 30 minutes, 90 minutes, and up to that time you try to complete that goal. If you cannot complete that goal, then you just set it aside for now, and after taking rest, you come back, complete it entirely, and then you move on. That's why you do not stop until you are done. You take rest, you will recover, but you will leave after you are done. Last of all, start now. There is nothing stopping you. Either you will start now and implement it, even if it's in your mind. You implement it now or never. You take a paper, write something you write here. Don't need to take notes. I'm not telling you to take notes. Everything is on the screen. You can take screenshot and never see ever again. It doesn't matter. But the main thing is you need to start. If you don't start now, you will never start again. Like all of this information you are looking at this video, everything everything I say in this video has already been told in other videos. I'm just compiling it and making it easier such that the past me would be able to understand it and take action, because I have tried this for around 1 week now, and throughout this entire time I've been feeling very motivated and very energetic. So please start now, or just keep on watching, I guess. Next, let me move this aside. This side should be better. Okay, now we are talking about unbiased comprehension. Make mistakes, then learn from it. You take action first, then you learn from it. As you can see from the first line down there, action. First you take some sort of action, and from that action either you will win or you will lose, or it may be neutral, who knows, but you will know. Think in black and white, win or loss, win or loss. Is it a win? Is it a loss? Either way, you will see what it is. Then you will learn why it is. Why did you fail? Why did you win? What is the reason? Did you learn more than him? Did you put in more hour than him? I say him, but let's say in programming, and let's say you won the championship of the programming contest. Why did you win? What was the reason? Either you won because you gave more time, either you learned more than him, either you put in more hours than him, or simply you were just better than him, you were more talented than him. Try to figure out the reason why. And also, that is just for learning why it is happening after taking the action, but you will try to improve it. You learn why, then you improve and you repeat. I forgot to put that, so my bad. And the thing is, it is a long process. You don't need to do this everything in one day. So only learn what you made mistake about. So you made mistake while fixing your bed. Okay, you learn it, you try to note it down somewhere so that you will know what mistakes you made, and then you fix it, so that the next time you make it again, if you make the same mistake, then you will write it down again and then you will fix it, so that you can see what mistakes you have been making all this time. And if you see that everything is perfect for your vision, then you will write it down again. Why is it perfect? Is the blanket straight? Is the pillow right in its position? Is everything fixed? You will see everything and learn only what is needed. You don't need to fix, like for example, in this bed scenario, let's say you don't like that, what should I call it, bed cover. Okay, you don't like that bed cover, then you will try to change that bed cover. Like, take action, try to change it. If you can't, then you can't. That's not a great problem, because you can sleep on it. You don't need it for appearance and attraction, but still you will only learn what is needed. If I need to learn to read, then I will read the basic, like for example, if I'm learning to speak Japanese, then I will only learn the 20% of Japanese which is used 80% of the time, because I can speak like thank you, arigato, and something like that, only things that are needed for me. And keep this in mind, learning is not a process. Learning is not a progress if there is no execution. If you only learn but do not put it somewhere, then there is no, why are you learning? What is the point of learning if you are not using it somewhere? That's why you feel like you are not making progress at school, because in school you learn so many things, but only put it in only put it in practice at the exam. Nowhere else in life you put it in action. That's why you feel so unmotivated to do it, because there is no purpose to it. So try to find that purpose. If you are learning and if you are in school, why are you doing it? I will give much more information about it in a separate video, but still, why are you not making a progress? You will learn it in the next video, so I will not take a lot of time. It's already 20 minutes. So from here, just whatever is your advice, put it into action and adjust it as you go. You can understand it. I won't go in much detail about this. So next slide. Limitless vigor, limitless energy, whatever you say. Always the recovery is much more important than the work you put in, because if you run 7 times a week every day but you are not recovering, you would get a leg injury, you would feel much more less energy. So for that we also need to recover ourselves. So for that we sleep more than 8 hours every day. No exception, no anything. You need to sleep. Sleep is important. If you feel like you will lose your grades by sleeping, then you are at the wrong place. Because for studying, the maximum time you need for studying, I would say, is 10 hours. 10 hours is also very much time for studying. But if you learn every day for the year, then you can learn everything within 8 hours. There is no need to get A+, there is no need to get very high. You can get pretty average results, B+, A+, it doesn't matter, because in life you need the health. You don't need the grades, you need the health, so that you will be very active when you're 70, like Arnold the bodybuilder. I won't say the last name. Then next, you need to drink 3 liters, more than 3 liters of water every day, because even when you sit down and do nothing, when you're breathing out, you're releasing moisture from your nose, and that is losing water, and also sweat, urine, everywhere you are losing water from your body, and water is very essential for your body, so you need to drink a lot of water. Also, many people don't have the basic hygiene in check. By basic hygiene, I mean washing your body every day, showering and brushing twice a day, then putting on moisturizer or sunscreen, optional, but it helps a lot with your skincare. Like mine is really bad right now, you might be able to see it from now, and I am putting it in check because it was completely messed up, and I'm fixing it. It is much less than it was before. And lastly, stretching for 30 plus minutes, because whenever you are working out or whatnot, you get tired, and by getting tired, you don't like to do extra stretching after or before working out. And with stretching, you will be able to do many things. By stretching, you will feel like you are free. You can move your arms and not feel any pain whatsoever, even when you are going to the gym. Stretching helps you by giving you flexibility as well. So I am still completing this video, and by combining it all, I'll try to make a routine for you. So thank you very much for watching. This is an unfiltered video. There will be an edited video next time, which I will, let me move my camera real quick. Okay, there will be edited video. Can I full screen? Okay, there will be an edited video in this channel, so be sure to watch this video from start to the end. Although I'm at the end, it doesn't matter. There will be next video which will be around 10 to 20 minutes. I will be working on it. I will improve my vocabulary and speaking skill, and see you again. Wait a second, where is it? See you again next time. Bye.